Rob third mic.
Let's go.
Feel fourth mic. I like this.
I'm trying to get like him for real.
Trying to get like who?
Like LJ.
In what way?
He be having the snaps, bro. I'm trying to write like him for real.
Yo, y'all are. Oh my god.
Is it team?
I can't even say nothing.
Is it team?
The snaps,
Bro,
I try,
relax. I already like both of us. Damn, that's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. That's shooting. That's crazy. That's a whole.
I can't wait for this.
That's a sort of. That's a short of. That's a sort of.
Y'all are making me so nervous.
It's
I'm
for
scared
now.
to even be cool with y'all.
I'm scared to be cool with you.
I don't know
crazy.
why. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's the My Audio Nerds podcast, the podcast for audio nerds like yourself.
You know.
Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe and comment your name down below with a nice message for your chance at an HMD Rosetta EQ or compressor in gold. Also, please remember, you see right next to that subscribe button, there's a join button.
Yes.
And that join button will lead you to become a member of this podcast and this page, this channel membership, right? Mm-hmm. And with those perks, you get free money in the store. You get a bunch of content that's just sitting there waiting for you to enjoy. On top of just other perks, you get a disc next to your comment, basically prioritized comments. Mm-hmm. Free money, I think I said that already. Free money, I said that already too. Mm-hmm. More free money. Monthly, actually. A lot of free money.
Every single month.
But also merch. Every week we do Diamond members get prioritized mix advice on the live stream. There's Zoom calls. And yeah, man, we here. I'm with the gang. Who's on my left?
What's your name?
I'm sorry. My name is LJ. I use FL. What's your name?
My name is Devvon Terrell. I'm a Pro Tools user, and I'm very afraid for my life.
I don't know why.
Why are you afraid?
Exactly. Just that
Exactly.
right there. That's just that question.
Well, you know, one of the reasons you could be afraid is because 12 is on the left of you. So that's okay.
that was the first time that actually made a lot of connections.
Okay.
That was actually pretty good. I appreciate that.
We here for it. We here for
That's
it.
a fact. Word.
What's up? What's going on, FL?
Let me tell y'all.
What's going on?
Man.
All of us
I'm
are on edge.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's like, what's wrong with them? But
Nah, ain't no edge. We outside, man. We been.
That's offending.
that's your default.
What you mean?
we
Yo, we
outside.
outside, man.
Y'all was outside.
I'm really
Y'all
not.
I did have something I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember it right now. So y'all talk.
Man.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
So I'm not gonna lie. You know what you've been lacking on?
What?
We going. Not relax. Damn. We're gonna leave the audio space real quick. You've been lacking on.
Yo, this is an audio. Oh yeah, shout out.
This
Oh,
some
Rob
everyday
is
stuff.
here.
Shout out
Everyday
Ulysses.
stuff. Oh, yeah, shout out
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Ulysses, there's Logic representation
Logic,
here too, by the
Logic.
way. I have something I want to bring up.
Real quick though, just because it bothers me real quick, just in the nerd space, you really been tripping on this Black Myth Wukong.
Bro, this is not the place.
It's not the space, but like you had this game for like a month. And anyways, back into audio.
It's a video game. It's fine.
It's a video game. Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyways though,
I did want to bring something up and sorry to switch gears because he wants to talk about Black Myth Wukong.
I'm just saying.
But something I wanted to actually bring up. I went to the Personas event for Studio One.
At AES?
I was there
It
too.
was-
I was there.
Not
Oh
before
yeah,
AES,
you was there
actually.
before me. Yeah.
was it?
I didn't even know Wavy was hosting. That threw me off.
Was it for AES?
Yeah, it was like
It was pre.
It was pre-AES, but it was kind of
okay.
leading
I ain't
into
gonna lie,
AES.
I went for one reason only. I just wanted to see my ops doing bad, and they wasn't doing bad enough, so I had to leave.
That was
and
a
I
good
had my
post.
chain out and everything.
That was a good post. Shout out to you for that post. What I'll say about the Studio One stuff was, I'm not gonna hold you. The stuff that they are releasing, I was
on
like, they on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was there, I was like, dang, this is how it should feel. Like as far as the camaraderie, everybody was like really young. Like the whole staff, everybody was excited. Like I was like really looking at that event and was like, this is what I would love out of my dog. Like
Pro
this
Tools.
is even I don't know about like Ableton if y'all have any like meetups or anything like that. I know FL.
saw-
I feel like y'all don't have.
FL is-
I've never seen.
They got
anything.
the online though.
No,
That
they
is
got.
true.
But that's the
That is
crazy
true.
thing. They got that on Smash.
I ain't
But
gonna lie. If all the dogs was to go to war,
Y'all like China. Y'all got like the biggest army.
Ooh,
yo, this actually.
That's hard.
I think.
I agree with
can
that.
I be honest? If we really all dogs,
I agree with that.
First of all, if all dogs go to war, Mixcraft or that don't show up. Y'all dead as hell. Like Luna dead as hell. GarageBand dead as hell. Unless GarageBand is like the you know how the buffer.
GarageBand is like the infantry
GarageBand-
for Logic.
Yeah, so they'll be like the front line. So like
Yeah.
they go when we start shooting, like all the GarageBand go get
That
out
was
the way
good.
and
It was like the
Logic.
infantry.
Someone please create that animation. I'd love to see that.
That's crazy.
So I think it will
I like
end
it,
up
though.
being the big four, honestly. Pro Tools, Logic. I think Studio One gets out of here. I'm sorry.
It's not in the big four.
I think no, in the war, Studio One would like.
You think they get packed?
Yeah.
They get signed to a treaty. I think they get signed under a treaty.
I think
Swiss?
actually, I think they like create an allegiance with someone.
I was gonna ask, who would there be alliances?
Yeah.
Oh, them and Cubase, because they got the DAW project. Or Bitwig, I'm sorry, but I think Cubase and I think they would all be in the lines.
Cubase
and I
and
still don't
Studio
think,
One
with all
together?
due respect, still dying bad.
I think our only
Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, and FL.
That's
Yeah.
the big four, right?
I think
Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, FL.
Somebody's gonna yell at us about Cubase. I know.
Reason's dying. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
reasons.
for-
but
and for-
still a
and
great
for,
draw,
and
but-
for union purposes, I truly do feel, and that's absolutely no shade to y'all or Avid. I think that
I don't work for
Ableton's-
them, by the way.
I think Ableton. I know, but
It just
I
sounded
think,
funny.
I think Ableton's best bet in terms of unionizing, like joining up with another colleague, would be or competitor would be FL.
Oh, and we would win. Oh my
okay,
goodness.
let-
First of all,
hold
can I
on.
in the big four, y'all not gonna like this take.
What's up?
What?
Pro Tools dies quickly.
Yeah.
I think the
No,
median
no,
age
no
of Pro
offense.
Can I be
Tools
honest with
users.
y'all? Pro Tools is like Great Britain.
But
I can
Great
see
Britain
that.
even lost America to America.
But throughout history, Great Britain's always had major influence in the world.
That's
They've
a fact.
always.
Yeah, but
they've
I'll put it like
planted the
this.
seeds.
Yeah.
Pro Tools has always had major influence in music, but there became a time, aka now, where Great Britain's not a superpower anymore.
No, it's a dying empire. Well,
Yeah,
I think
that's why I'm
Pro Tools
aligning
is.
it,
I'm
yeah.
not saying Great Britain. I'm not talking about you, but I think Pro Tools is a dying empire for sure.
And I think Pro Tools, the median, and I'm meaning this strictly physically, the median age of Pro Tools users is like 71.
Yo, that was...
Yikes. You know what? Can I,
All right, theoretically,
you
let's
think
be
the
real.
median age?
Well,
Let's be real.
okay,
I
let's-
take that back.
yeah,
if
let's
I
make
had
it
to be
realistic.
honest,
He's
let's
gonna
make
say
it
realistic.
39,
Yeah, I was going to say like mid
42.
I was about to say
I say
that's,
I can
mid-30s.
I can agree with you.
that was
there.
gonna be more generous for
Mid-30s.
me.
You're
I was gonna say,
tripping.
I say mid-30s.
Yo, bro.
I was gonna say like.
Y'all are bugging.
Here's why I'm. Here's
Mid-
why.
30s
Because you know what the thing
crazy.
is too?
Go
Wait,
ahead.
real quick, real
Go ahead.
quick. I don't count you and the Sky Jordans.
I do.
And the
You have
Wavy.
to.
I'm just saying, no, for real. You, the Wavies, the Sky Jordans. I don't count y'all in that. Like y'all are the generation of pros that's gonna be like, no, it's dope. Please just listen to us.
Who's the
But
youngest person you know that use Pro Tools?
Ooh,
Bro,
that's
there's a
good
kid
question.
right now interning that is a Pro
All right,
Tools guy.
cool.
Like,
Now let's
yeah.
also recap the
He's probably using
the
FL too at the same time.
Yes,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
the Chris
The-
Lord Algae era, that
Yeah,
era
but Pro
of
Tools,
age
yeah, was
is
ne-
crazy.
Yeah, because that was the standard, and
It
that
has
was
to be at least 44. Like I genuinely
you.
believe
That's
may
what I
be-
was gonna say.
It may be so. Okay, so okay. Better. Here's a better way to put it, so we not freaking just
no
spitballing.
shade, by the way.
No shade. If I was to look at age and say, okay, what demo is the majority of using this DAW? I'm going to definitely agree with you and say for Pro Tools, it's probably an older average age.
Yeah.
Here's a better question, because we all know, we heard the Pro Tools stuff enough. Who you think has the youngest demo of users?
BandLab.
FL. Oh no,
BandLab.
BandLab. Well, I
It-
mean, yeah,
but we- all right,
that's
but
a
in the-
mobile DAW though.
In
We
the
talking
big
about,
four.
like,
Let's say in
yeah.
the big four.
Can I be
Oh, yeah,
honest?
so it's him.
It's
in the big
definitely
four.
FL.
Honestly,
They turned FL into a video game.
Ableton, man.
True.
Doing speed
For the
runs.
youngest?
I think
No.
wait, FL might be young, but I don't think Ableton's far off.
We're not far off,
Bro,
but you're
the
the
amount
leading.
of what? The amount of like
Versus FL?
yes,
You're the leading.
I don't think it's
You're the
far at
leading,
all.
for sure.
If
we're,
I put it
we're
like
the
this, if our
Logic,
median-
we're the garage band to his Logic, but he's the leading.
Nah,
If
that
our
don't even-
median age, I don't think that's true,
Yeah.
and they're
You
gonna
think so?
kill you for that.
For sure.
I think if our median age is 24, then your median age is like 25 and a half, 26.
Yeah, I feel like, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, we're in that middle range.
Can I tell you how I look at Ableton? Ableton, to me, people that buy Ableton are people that have a job, are a little older. And when I say a little older, I'm talking about 23, 24-ish, and say, oh, I'm going to go really invest in my, FL to
have
me.
you not seen Ableton get cracked?
Listen.
this past 10 years.
I'm
Nah,
not
but
talking about
I know the
Kidding.
point he's making.
Yo.
'cause I
Now,
was
when
gonna
it comes
make
to
that.
I've never
FL
seen it.
Studio, what I say is, I think that see it like this. I think that one thing that has always kept FL Studio above everyone is that their barrier to entry is
lower.
so low in a good way, where a kid can get a very quality DAW. And he can save up $200. How much is it? $200?
Yeah.
He can save up $200 cash and no, I'm gonna get a quality DAW. So in my head, that's why I feel like, yo, bro, I feel like your DAW is younger, like definitely as far as the median age.
Yeah.
There's still adults that use it, but as far as the median age, I feel like it's the younger DAW. It's the younger, more youthful DAW.
And
Sure,
I
it
think
feels like
the YNs have switches,
college.
so I think we would win the war.
Okay.
You know
But-
that reference, Dev?
Yes.
You know what he's
Fun,
talking about? Okay.
fun fact though.
To check me on my oldness is hilarious.
That is crazy. Fun fact.
Because you
though.
look confused.
You know
I just
that
told-
no, I was just like trying to put it all
I
together.
just told LJ a little bit a while ago. Fun fact, you know who I just realized this past weekend. Leading artist that uses Ableton to produce all his content
Not
in.
all relax.
Majority of his songs in. J. Cole. J. Cole
He's
has made the
Ableton?
switch to produce in Ableton.
How did we
did you
find
find
this out?
that
We
out?
found this out together.
Jid.
Because Logic, he been
Jid
started
put it in a
on Logic,
freestyle.
yeah.
Jid put it in a freestyle.
So do we know that for sure? Because Jid said it in a freestyle, like Cole load up the Ableton.
Something Abe, something Cole loaded the Ableton. I was like,
But is that we don't know? It could have just
It
been
coulda
fire.
just rhymed.
Yeah, word. It
Yeah.
could have been fire. Not saying it's not, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying I'm not sure.
listen, to be fair, once
Look at Ableton uses
what's
Fusion.
my, what's
Can I
my
be
guy,
honest?
what's
I'm
my
trying
guy's
to-
name?
I'm trying to, and they're gonna kill me for. I'm not gonna even use. I was gonna use the word.
There was a
elders.
really big engineer that this weekend. Remember he said I love when Leaving just has his head back and he like this. A big. I forgot who it was, but I was like,
I know
Jesus.
exactly who it was.
I
don't
forgot
even
who it was.
wanna
Don't
say.
say.
But I'm trying to convince my OGs to go back to FL Bad right now.
Why?
Ninth and Cash. Well, Cash, because they're
Ninth is on what?
machine.
Machine?
Yeah, they're on machine.
Wait,
but they
Cash?
also moved to Mac, and it's pre FL being good on Mac. So I put Mac on FL on both their Macs. And Cash been messing with FL. He been hit me like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, FL got this. Wait
Cash
till I
who?
get nice on FL.
Wait, Cash who?
That's his producer name. Cash don't
Gotcha,
make beats.
gotcha.
But that's like my OG.
OG.
man.
I was curious. Yeah.
But I'm trying to nudge a knife like, yo, we got the Moog built in. Yo, we got this.
You gotta build
we
the
got
Moog?
that. Huh? Yeah, we got it's called a
Yeah.
Kepler XO. It's like a Prophet Moog. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a Juno. What you call it? But it's a stock plugin.
Yo, Electro Garden was really fire. You just made me remember those keyboards, like
Yeah.
that wall
Shout
of
out to
keyboards.
Camper.
They had a Prophets, bro. They had everything, bro.
I
Junos, like, it was
recorded
nice.
the song that changed my life as far as how I was viewed amongst my heroes was in that building.
Was in that building?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Okay.
I always talk about like Camper, Swag, and all of them being my heroes. And
So what was y'all doing? Y'all were just hooking y'all laptops up to the interfaces. How was y'all doing? Or just doing Dumpster Pro Tools? Because it's
yeah, Dumpster Pro Tools, and then he would just record like the drums, and if we did a jam session, we'll just record for 10 minutes in
just
Pro
jam.
Tools.
That's dope.
Yeah, we'll just jam for 10 minutes, and then he'll have them send it to FL, and then he'll chop it up and
Okay.
all that. And I see that to be a trend with the musicians. I hope I'm not
What?
saying too much, but Terrace I did a record with Terrace, and he had sent me over just like a jam session, and it was just like a long fucking 6 minute. Like,
But-
do something.
and you
with
know
this.
Terrace is
Kinda thing,
that's
yeah.
what he does though. He's a jazz musician, bro. So
can I
that
act-
jamming is like
Can I just
like
And you can
a
hear them on the
staple.
mics, like he'll switch the keys, yada yada, and it's
Right.
just fire.
Can I just throw
That's
some
dope.
credit to him real quick?
What?
I don't know if you've ever heard it. I know LJ said we talked about it before. His record with 24K Golden, The Madness.
Okay.
Such a very inventive record.
I
Like
ain't
to hear
Terrace
that
is that
old and
guy.
new, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Terrace is that
You was
guy.
always a 24 karat.
I love 24K Golden.
He was always a big fan of him.
Absolutely.
I
Ain't
like
gonna
them
lie,
too.
Shout out to once I
Why
heard
you
Terrace.
always in the mood? Walking around acting brand new. That was an amazing
Shout-
song.
Kendrick been shouting out the musicians in his music lately.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the phone on me. That can my see. And then he said Terrace name and the let the party die. Or
Oh, he did? He's a
Whatever
terrorist?
it's called,
He's a Terrace Mars name.
Hard. That's so good. Damn, that feels good. That actually feels good. Shout out to artists that do it. Because back in the day, they used to be big. Remember we used to shout out the
what's
producer?
But here's
Holy.
the thing.
What?
Kendrick cool, but his cousin gotta relax.
Keem.
Keem?
What's going on,
Keem
Keem?
said
Oh.
the engineer dead if the drive don't back up.
Yo,
I felt it a little
I
bit.
did too.
I ain't gonna lie.
I felt that too.
But I ain't like that.
I felt that too.
Don't talk to my engineers like that.
Man.
Nah. It's all right. Hey,
Freaking what's his
what-
name? Jack Harlow shot you and Nikki Johnson, Bill.
me?
Yeah, and Nikki
you
Johnson,
mean?
Bill. And that's what they all say. I forgot what song it was, but my son said something. Shout out Nikki John, had a beat, put it in a Pro Tools. I was like,
Gang.
I see.
Yo,
Yeah,
Okay.
every day
Nikki, we gotta
now.
bring Nikki John on.
We do gotta bring.
Delta.
We've been talking
Does
about
he
it for a
live in
minute.
LA?
Yeah, but he be
Yes.
in town. I'll be talking to him from time to time.
Shout
I'll
out
get
Nick
him.
John.
Yeah, we gotta
Shout out
bring
Nicky
because
John.
Nikki. I
John
remember
is
when we saw him
amazing.
at NAMM.
Damn,
this
very
year.
cool guy. Very very
For
cool
sure.
guy.
With CLA, man, CLA, man, I'm gonna never not tell this story. I ain't gonna lie. We meet so many legends that we let it. Like I remember that one day when when Chris Brown reposted us, and we went about our day, and it didn't hit us till like 8 p.m. We were like, yo, Chris Brown
really
posted
reposted us.
But
It didn't hit me until Tizio said, I said, yo, T, Chris Brown reposted. He said, oh, shit.
What you call it? When we met
I said,
CLA,
you didn't do this? I thought Tizio didn't even know.
when we met CLA, and everybody dapped up CLA, but he kept coming back to my dap.
Oh,
Remember that?
Dave.
You can
Dave,
say CLA.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, I was so confused. I was wait. We never met Chris Lord Algie.
That's how y'all know.
We
I'm
met
tired. Can I be honest? We was
I
just
did.
on edge right before this episode, so my
That's a
brain is
fact.
scrambled.
We were
Not
all on
for
the
you.
edge with guns to each other.
Dave,
But we ran into his assistants.
Yes.
And they were like, they was like, we watched the pod. I can't remember if they said he does, but they said we watched the pod.
But
Shout out
then
to his
he pulled
assistant. I
up on
forgot
us,
their name.
and he
Dave
dapped all of
Pensado.
us dapped all of us up while we were with Nicky John, and
Oh,
he just
facts.
kept going back to my dap, and he like
Got a solid dap.
something about his dap.
Yeah, yo,
Got a solid dap.
And like he kept going back. He was like, "Listen, one more time," and he dapped everybody else, and he was like, "This guy,
This
And I
guy
was
got
like,
the
yeah, I'm the
dap.
chosen one."
Well,
You
Dave
know
also
Courtney
too-
Taylor?
I got a Dave story too.
What's your Dave story?
Dave called me the other day.
Ooh,
When
Illuminati.
Dave calls me, bro, I'm
That
not
is
gonna lie.
Illuminati.
One, I get super nervous. Two, I go, oh, you made a mistake because we gonna talk for a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's
That's I
how
got
you-
questions for him.
Yeah.
Shout out Sam, his assistant too,
That'd be
Sam
me.
as well.
Can I be honest? This is not a competition, but I gotta say this back.
I'm not competing. I'm dead
That
honored
be-
for Dave to
For
call
sure.
me. He wanted to thank us for shouting him out in an episode.
Wow, that was
that's what it
amazing.
was.
Oh,
He was
shout
like,
out Dave.
he was
For
like, I
sure.
was
Absolutely.
watching.
Come on,
He was, I
Dave.
was watching and I saw y'all, so I just wanted to say thank. I was like, thank you
Come
so
on,
much, Dave.
Dave.
I
That'd
mean,
be-
like, thank you, Dave.
That really
Go.
be me with Terrace, because Terrace FaceTimes randomly, and I just stop everything I'm doing. I'm like, yo.
Yo.
You a bird.
You a bird.
Ooh, tweet. What we talking about, man?
Can I say something? Can I say something too, though?
What?
On the
Shout out
CLA,
Terrence. He did hook me up with something not too long ago too.
on the CLA
He
topic,
really looks
we did
out.
not, as a group, get to meet him. But last name, I did run into. I texted you when I was like after our panel over at Engineers, and I was like, "Oh, where y'all at?" Da da da. And I came back up to the third floor, and CLA was just doing a whole like
Display.
group of people, and I'm like, walk over to the side. I'm like, Chris Lord Algie, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I forgot what it was that he was ripping on. It was some specific like an error in terms of just like signal flow.
Yeah.
And he like literally it gave me flashbacks. I'm like, oh man, this
Using the board.
this pirating plugin thing was real.
Let me
He
know.
really he gets
Let me-
when
do
something
this. Let me do
gets a boundary gets crossed,
He gets aggy.
tight.
No,
He
and
gets
I want to
tight.
ask this.
I love
Let me
it.
know if
I
we need
love
to
it.
flag this. But I really want to ask this. What we as a community, what can we do to make Chris Lord Algie happy?
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he be upset.
Yeah. And he's done a lot for us.
I have nothing.
So, yeah.
for you. I have nothing for you.
No, what can we do to make him happy?
I'm not speaking to Chris Lord Algie's happiness. I don't know what
You're right. He
talking
might
about.
be really happy.
Hey.
Shout out Manny
he
and
said,
his
stop pirating
his
plugins.
restaurant. You want to talk about his restaurant?
What?
Bro.
Yeah.
Manny?
Verse.
Manny American, yeah.
Verse.
Manny's his restaurant?
You didn't know? Damn, you don't be
This
outside
is
with
so
us.
Where at?
fire.
It's in LA.
What?
In LA.
Yeah,
Right
Verse,
next door to
Verse.
Larrabee.
Verse.
Yes, right next to the Larrabee, apparently. Yeah.
Verse. And they be having
Bro.
Terrace just had a what you call it?
A show there, bro.
residency.
Apparently, the way he has like all the speakers hitting like the tables, like you can pretty much. I forgot who told me this. It could be I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was Mitch. He told me that he's figured out what frequency dinner, like silverware and stuff like that clinks
Yes.
at, and he's flipped the phase on it so you don't hear the sound of tink 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 tink.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard, and I was like, that sound like some crazy. There's an SSL board running the sound at Verse, and then we also found out that I guess somebody told me there's so many myths about Verse, which is Manny American's restaurant. Let me preface it with that, and basically they said even the way the music is playing, it's like. You hear the music, but it's not overbearing the way they did it, where it's not overbearing to your conversation. Like you walk out of the space and it's just like calm. Like
It just like fills the room.
it just like feels. I don't know.
Shout out-
I've heard mad crazy audio like stuff. in there.
Shout out Stu for sure. Beyonce's engineer, Stuart White.
Stuart White.
In the Leslie Brathwaite story, who was the one they said in the Avengers squad that they trust to get Beyonce's vocal right?
That was
Manny?
Maserati.
Tony.
That was
Maserati.
Tony.
Damn.
That was Tony Maz. Yeah.
Damn,
Tony
interesting.
Maz.
I was
Yeah.
So
about
y'all
to
think I
shout
could
out
be
him,
Jerry
but-
Bugatti? If I was to become an engineer and wanted to change my name, it'd be Jerry Bugatti. Tony Maserati, Jerry Bugatti, Larry Lamborghini.
Okay. How you feeling, kid? Need some water?
This has been the My Audio Nerds
Need
podcast.
some water?
The podcast
What did
for
you
audio
want
nerds
from me?
like-
What did you want me to say?
19
Like,
minutes.
I
yeah.
wanted. You know what I really wanted? I'm not gonna lie.
up?
Deep in my heart,
You
I
want to
thought that
know?
was
DeMarco.
the Don DeMarco shit like that.
There's a few people that write in the comments that be making me like.
I ain't gonna lie. Can I be honest? Somebody's gonna time step and say "mad" capital
Yo,
M's.
LG, I got you. I'm not gonna lie. When y'all leave timestamps and y'all putting like y'all laughing, I immediately click the timestamp and it be dead on. It always makes me laugh for sure.
Yo, this has been the My Audio.
We're not leaving.
Oh no, we got a bit of time.
Yeah, we got time. It's okay. They was about to get pissed.
They about to be like 19 minutes.
Yeah, facts. Yo, Ulysses, question.
Yo.
Anything you want to bring over here, bro? Like anything you dealing with, like just audio wise and stuff like that?
Damn.
Ulysses, by the way, just the backstory you should know by now, but Ulysses is the head engineer over at On The Radar. You may have known some of his work from the Drake and Central C stuff, Meek Mills, the Big Sean's.
Yeah.
I almost said somebody that's not even out yet and almost messed that up. But yeah, there's Ice Spites, Bobby Shmurda, everybody on freaking Earth. He's probably met and potentially recorded. Continue, my brother.
My biggest struggle right now is headphones. And I've been, rooting for headphones for the longest.
You have.
But I think I'm just so fatigued with the ones that I have. And so like I don't hear them as clear as I thought I did. So just trying to find new headphones.
You've been getting more stems too lately, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dealing with low end is my biggest issue.
Yep. And what's so funny, I'll be on the live with some of the people, and I'll be like, hey, question, did you mix this in headphones? And they're like, yes, how did you know? I'm like, it's just low end. As soon as I hear like a lack of low end, I'll be like, oh, it's just your headphones. It's not you. It's just how you're probably perceiving it.
Why can't they add a sub attachment to some headphones?
Well, you got to think about how much energy you need to reproduce certain frequencies. So like, there's a reason why an 8-inch cone can push out more air than this 5-inch cone. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying it's impossible. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I also do know that there is a size with energy.
That's why for me,
the way air and pressure moves,
absolutely,
that is all coincides with each other.
That's why
I'm pretty sure they can figure. I wouldn't be surprised though.
Once
they put the subs on the back of the chairs, I knew anything was possible.
But there was this company, and I gave it to Courtney. There was this company. I don't know if it's still standing. And I think Timberland, I could be wrong, was promoting it for a while, a couple years ago, called Sub Pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the chair.
Yeah, they put it on the chair.
They tried to send me something like when I first started the channel.
It was a while ago.
Back
in like 2018 or something.
That's when they tried. It was going to send something. I was like,
they have the joints on the chair.
I was like, send it, but they never sent it.
Or they give you the actual chest apparatus and stuff to feel the sub.
No,
but
it doesn't feel
have
like
you tried it, Courtney?
Have you tried it though?
I have not yet. I have to get the power Wi-Fi. But I will say,
in this day and age, in this day and age of 808 too, like imagine mixing some Playboy.
That's the thing. It's like,
yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
It's fake crazy, but I will say when it comes to that stuff, and especially when you are working in headphones, one of the biggest, more than any plugin, advice that I will give to people mixing or trying to get their intelligibility of their bass out when you're working in headphones, I'll always say reference. You got a reference. It's the best thing you have. And that's when you don't have something that can, in your words, reproduce those subharmonic frequencies. Just reference.
And you can also maybe, I'm just saying, because I'm trying not to give y'all, you got to buy $5,000 blah, blah. I'm trying to work around it.
Work around it.
Open back headphones.
So that's my thing. Like, I'm in a position where I work in that kind of very like, not budget or DIY, but like limited.
Yes.
Like I'm in a limited work environment. Right. So what I do is I reference on 2 headphones as I mix. So I have closed back and open backs. And I swap in between. So like I do a portion on closed back. I'll probably do my initial balance on closed back or something. Then when I get to like adding reverbs and mids and high, then I'll go to open back and then I'll reference again on the close. So I'll be swapping back and forth.
Right, for the most part. And that's what I was going to ask you too.
As one would normally do with the actual mix.
Yeah, I was like, just because if you get fatigued of those, just like, let me listen on something else and stuff like that. So the open back headphones are great. One thing that always is at the top of mind for me when it comes to headphone mixes is I always bring up Ben Thomas and that what's that? I forgot. I always think
I know
it's
like
Chord. I think it was Chord.
Something Chord. Chord or
about.
something like that. That headphone amp that is like 2 racks. That apparently he said, bro, it sounds amazing.
That's the one.
And he says he mixes straight up in
and
headphones.
he said, what headphones did he have? The Audies.
He got the Audies. Yeah,
I need those.
It's Audies. I always say it wrong. It's Audies or Audies?
No, it's Audies.
Okay, Audies headphones.
Yeah, I need those.
Bro, them joints are like
like 3 racks.
Yeah,
they're a lot.
Can I be honest?
I think I seen one for
with
4.
All respect,
they got the high end ones.
That's the same price as my monitors.
Can I be honest? I'm going to be really honest with you.
What?
Shit like that, I don't let that negative energy even reach my timeline. I stay in my tax bracket.
I respect you.
Yo, but they've been running mad ads on my timeline.
Audies?
Oh, you must be rich now.
Can I tell y'all something that I'm learning myself? I'm dead. They putting the $4,000 on his timeline. Can I tell you something I'm learning about the audio industry? This time right here, like August to like all the way to Christmas.
Oh, they are
it's
ramping up.
plug-in.
Yo, bro.
It's plug-in audio.
Central.
Everybody comes out.
Black
everything.
Friday.
Central.
That Black
Everything
Friday
they
sale
getting
about to
ready.
happen.
And I realized the worst. Can I tell you the biggest mistake I made as a plugin developer? I thought dropping a plugin during Black Friday was a smart thing.
No.
Worst idea ever.
No.
When I dropped my plugin in January, it was just me and it was clean. And it was so much better because I had the attention of
And
everyone.
you
To
did it
make
in
sure.
January where there wasn't a NAM in that January, so it was really clean.
That too.
There wasn't NAMM that year. When I
No,
dropped?
not at that January.
In that January.
Damn, at that time we never been to NAMM yet.
No, we were at NAM.
But it didn't
NAM
occur
was
in January.
April that year.
It was later. I was like, okay,
So
I'm
you
supposed
didn't
to
compete with
because I remember
NAMM
going there with the
drops.
EQ.
To be
Yeah, you
fair,
didn't compete with any NAM drops.
Wow.
to be fair, just like rollouts and stuff, it's more geared towards if you release it outside of that holiday in the year, because then you have people building up that phone and just like, damn, I can't afford it.
Facts.
Black Friday comes around. Oh, I've been thinking to buy this plugin.
Type.
But I hear you.
Quick question.
Fun
I
fact.
was gonna ask a question.
When's the last time y'all opened a drip plugin?
Drip. It hasn't worked on my computer for years. It doesn't work on my computer.
Okay.
Not anymore. And I never went to like
I remember
update
that
it.
being a hot thing when we started this podcast, and it's been 2 years, so that just came to mind.
If people are still using drip, I haven't seen it around to be honest.
Still 2 clicks.
And it's good. Can I ask you, if he came out the commercial, it would go off. That shit would pop crazy. Can I ask you a question? Black Friday's coming. Well, hopefully by the time this podcast.
No, it's coming.
Yeah, Black Friday's coming.
Actually,
Cool.
yeah, it might be like
Yeah, it
next
might be
week or
like, yeah, it
something.
might be, yeah. What plugins, is there anything on your radar? Not even just plugins. Is there any
Headphones.
equipment
Look at me.
Headphones.
Look at me. With my camera out.
that's on your radar?
No.
You have
I
no
just
equipment on your
spent
radar. Oh yeah, you just
so
went
much
crazy.
on a bunch
You
of
should have
new
waited.
stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, you baited.
No.
Nah, he needed his stuff now.
Yeah,
Though.
I want it.
Yeah, he needed his stuff now.
I was not gonna wait for nobody.
That's a fact.
No, I think I just because I keep buying stuff like just because I want it now. I will say the best new plugin I bought recently I really love is, and I said it already on the pod, but that Smart EQ. I would implore anyone.
Soundable?
Soundable. It might be on sale. Try it. 14-day free trial. But
Give it a shot.
if they do that God Particle sale for $79 again too, get it if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Like
Not gonna
Cradle
cap.
loves a nice
I
sale.
would say
37% on the guard particle on my drums.
for me, definitely
What
gear
about
wise.
Ryan?
I like Orion too. Oh, we never even spoke about that.
About that, yeah.
That's
we should.
crazy.
We should.
We
But
should save that for another one.
I will say, for me
Wow.
personally, at least physical wise, I will definitely, warm. What's popping?
Warm-
The
Oh,
WA1B for sure.
Can I be honest? That's the only piece of outboard gear I would ever get.
Is the 1B
Yeah,
from Warm Audio?
Honestly, any 1B.
If
the
any, if
CL1B,
either one of
yeah.
y'all get it, can y'all let me try
Slide.
it out?
I'll bring it over
can
to
I
you,
try
Craig.
out your Eden?
No, it sounds good.
I
Trust
know,
me.
I know.
Trust me, it sounds
So
good.
trust me.
Trust me. Ooh.
Yo,
You know what you did.
The ums went around.
But
The
Yo,
point
you
of man,
know what you
to point
did.
at a grown man
You
and
know
say,
what
you
you
know what you
did.
did is correct.
But yeah, that. And also too, just in case, for anyone that doesn't know, Soothe.
You know
Soothe.
what you did.
Soothe is definitely also now rent to own, so go hit up Oak Sound for that.
still-
I have a
you
song.
got Soothe?
1250. I did right after Waves dropped Curves Equator. That's a different conversation for another day.
Can I
What
be
is
honest?
that? I need the like. What is that?
That shit like Soothe 3.
It's like, I don't want to say that, but what I will say is that it's a resonance suppressor, which is pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
like
yeah,
Soothe.
yeah.
But I'm not saying and I'm not saying it's replacing Soothe at all, because I'm still using Soothe.
Yeah.
I'm still using Soothe. I like
Surprising.
the Waves Curves Equator a lot though.
Nah,
it's really nice.
It do something.
Can I tell you what? I would never put Soothe on my Soothe. See, like this, I would never put Soothe 2 on my mix
Tracking.
bus.
Oh.
On my mix bus.
Mix bus.
Think about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Soothe 2.
yeah, on the
I
mix
would
bus,
never do
yes,
that personally,
yes.
but I
You
put
would put
Waves
the
Curve
equator
Equator on that mix bus
Can I
sometimes.
be honest?
And it cleans up the low mids like really nice. Like it kind of helps to unmask frequencies and stuff like that.
I haven't used Soothe so much. It's not even in my favorited plugins no more on that.
That's fine.
But
That's a very like intricate mixing plugin to me.
Yeah,
It's more about.
It's very tricky to
it's-
like really understand. It.
Yeah, it's a mixing plugin to me,
man,
like a
shout
very
out
heavy
Waves.
mixing.
I pay y'all monthly, so I better get that curvy equator, whatever that shit called.
You got it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, you pay monthly.
Wait
Yeah,
though.
also-
Wait
oh,
though.
yeah.
Wait though.
I
Wait
haven't
though.
updated my
You
Waves
probably
in
haven't
so
updated.
I was about to
yeah,
say.
if you update it, it'll come right in.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Fun fact: you do have to update it.
I did do a
bunch of new
breakdown.
plugins? Are there a bunch of new plugins that I missed?
Just the Curves
You
Equator
probably
that I
Silk
saw.
Vocal.
I have Silk Vocal. That's probably the last one.
Nah, yeah.
Last
Do
time
you
I-
like it? Do you like Silk Vocal? I never. I be honest? I've had a few sessions where I had a client sent it. I've taken it off.
Can I be honest? And
I don't care for it.
I might come back on this pod and apologize.
What?
So I'm making that known.
What?
But I have no interest in trying that Xbox plugin. With all due respect.
Yeah, people be bugging.
I'm not an all-in-one plugin guy.
Us. Yeah.
And I understand that a lot of people are excited about the Xbox plugin. I'm not saying that it's a bad plugin. I'm not saying that it's a good plugin because I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I don't plan on trying it because that's just not my steez. However, to each his own. If y'all are saying it's good, recommend it to each other.
Same thing.
I just want to make that note because I probably get 4 DMs a day.
Yeah.
And I'm not popping like you. 4 DMs a day is a lot for me.
Can I tell you a secret that I think is happening also? And y'all not slick either. I think that there's a few companies that are hitting us up, and I should have told y'all sidebar, but I don't care because I want y'all to know we on to you.
Yeah.
I think there's a few companies that hit us like sidebar, like, yo, have you tried this? Have you tried this? And that's their friends in the company that work there trying to get us to what you call it.
Oh, wow.
I've noticed, and I'm gonna tell you why I picked up on it, and I'm gonna tell you also who I know for sure is doing that. I'm gonna tell you later. But I want to let you know, we on to y'all, and that's not like. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna put you on to something that I noticed about.
Shout out to y'all. You got great friends. If I was a plugin company, I'd do the same thing. I would send Rob like, yo, y'all ain't try that new LJ Bass 03.
But Bass 03. But all I'm saying is, if you're a company and you want us to try it, yo, just have us, just reach out and
type thing,
and we'll try it out. And
guess
what? We will genuinely tell you like, no, thank you, or yo, this is fire. I think this provides value to people. Let's actually show this and expose this to our audience. Absolutely. If it's not good, bro,
I don't want to say too much, but there's a mic company. I'm not gonna even say how I met them or how I communicate with them. But they're very confident in their microphone, but they're very scared to let us test it. But they swear it's the best microphone on earth.
Okay.
And it's funny to me.
Well, send it to us.
I really be wanting to try it, but it's just like,
send it.
They're always out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, send it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I say send it. My belief is I want to. First of all, I'm
never gonna test it. Yeah, don't. I'm not going to test it at no other studio. I'm not going to test it at your NAMM booth where there's 50 booths next to you. And I'm not going to listen to a stem of a session that used the mic.
I want to use it in my environment because what I like to do is I totally agree with him. Because absolutely, I want to use it in my environment where I'm going to put up all my microphones and I'm going to do the, kind of run it through all my microphones and then listen to those takes and say, okay, does this one stand out? What are the sonic characteristics of it that I like above this one? Like, I'm going to put it up against cheap stuff. I'm going to put it up against really expensive stuff.
I ain't even got all that time for that. I just want to hear how I sound through my Neumann. If I like it, cool.
Type. That part too. I want to hear it on my stuff. I don't want to hear it through a CO1B, through a 76, I want to hear it on my stuff. So,
has this been a My Audio Nerds podcast?
This has been a My Audio Nerds podcast.
Take us out.
Wow, you going to let me take us out?
Pause.
This has been a My Audio Nerds podcast, a podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Remember, one lucky person in the comment section is going to get that VIP Gold Edition Rosetta EQ or compressor. Also, remember, you can become a member of this actual channel where you get a bunch of freebies. You get free stuff in our store. You get cool merch for our diamond users. You also get money in our store every single month. There are a bunch of exclusive paywall episodes, geek out sessions with my guy here, Ulysses, as well as my guys here. And then also, we have for diamond users, you get to be on a Zoom call with us every single Tuesday where you can come on stage, literally talk to me, because I'm still waiting for these two to pull up from time to time. You pulled up last week, so I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Courtney, come pull up. Your hive is there. And basically, we give you advice, feedback, in the whole nine every single Tuesday for our diamond members only. But we have a gold tier, platinum tier, and a diamond tier. Check out the video underneath this video, pretty much. Hit the join button, and you'll get a video kind of explaining the entire lay of the land.
And also remember, merch outside of diamond members coming soon.
Very true.
Right now, diamond members only. But yeah, that's it. Man, we love y'all, man.
And remember, if you're getting latency, it's probably Isotope's fault.